Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish, and welcome to the Artist Haven, where home plus art equals heart. In today's video, it is coffee with Tish and Clara. Learn with us, have some fun. Let's go. Hey, Clara.
Hey, howdy. Or
How you doing? Hello.
We have a mile long intro now. Alrighty.
Exactly.
I have my cup to show off.
Yay, that is so pretty. I'm so excited to do this. Because even if mine only turns out partially as cool as that, that is like epic cool.
So we're going to try and do this intentionally today, but we're using the contact paper instead of stencils, right?
Right.
Or yeah, vinyl.
Yeah, instead of vinyl.
All right.
Well, I'm using vinyl on one.
And
then I cut out with the circuit.
Inevitable peel forever.
Yes,
tumbler.
You were peeling that for like decades.
Okay, so I thought it was a really cool idea. And if it wasn't, for the live, I wouldn't have done it. I would have been like, cup of trash,
Yeah, we won't. My cup we won't even show because it's an epic failure, and it still makes me sad. So, but
it can happen, right?
Well, I'm gonna scrape it all off and paint it over again and try it again because it's a dollar cup from Walmart or dollar store or something. I don't know, but that's why I'm doing these inexpensive cups like this. Or I'm upcycling a cup like this one. This one is a cup that I've had for like 4 or 5 years. I just sanded it down and put some glitter on it. And now we're going to turn this into a nebula, kind of like I did. This is the one that I did last night. And it doesn't look like much in the camera, but if you see it in person, it looks really, really cool. So,
but of course it does.
Well, yeah, of course. And this is just an old, I don't know if you can see the lady there. There's a Starbucks lady. This is my drinking mug. This is a 30-ounce tumbler, and this is what I use when I'm mixing drinks. So if it doesn't turn out cool, it's okay. I don't really care.
A Wonder Woman cup that I use for my wine or drinks and margaritas and such. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We got to have our drinking mugs.
Oh, definitely.
So today we're going to be using contact paper, which I'm using the clear transparent. I got this see, you got contact paper. This is cheap dollar store stuff. So I wanted just to see if this will work the way I want to. When I was doing like removable decals on furniture and upcycling projects, I would use this as transfer paper because there would still be a little bit of dust and still be a little bit of stuff. So I would just throw this away because you wouldn't be able to reuse it. And I wasn't going to buy the real expensive transfer paper to do stuff with because it just made no sense. So we're going to do I'm going to do contact paper on this mug. And then this one, I cut out the 631 vinyl. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see. I'm doing a Star Trek style mug for Michael, but I'm going to do another nebula on this one with the alcohol inks. So while this one is continuing to dry, we're going to cut out, because I just spray painted this like an hour ago, so I want it to cure a little bit. But we're going to cut out contact paper and put it on here and then do alcohol inks right on the resin because that's what Clara did. And Clara, Miss Fancy Pants over there.
Fancy Pants? What?
She's Miss Fancy Pants. She got her thing all ready to go and printed it out. And now she's taking and just transferring it to...
Yeah, I kind of simplified it. I pulled it into... I found this little guy here. Now, I don't recommend doing this and selling it. Kind of thing. This I have to keep because this is probably a stock image clip art kind of deal. So be mindful of that when you're pulling stock image and then you go resell it, you can get in big trouble. Yes. So I took the image here, copied it, flipped it over, brought the elements together so it was a little bit more of a solid design. And actually I printed out several sizes to find out which one wrapped the cup because it was in the printers in the studio. I'm in the house. So I I simplified the design a little bit for cutting. So I took out the little white lines here. And I just drew over it with a Sharpie. I drew on top of the shiny part, not the paper part.
Right.
And so I've got only a couple holes, for the nostrils and the eyes, and in between on the main area, back, neck. So yeah, here we go.
There you go. There you go. Okay. Let's bring this back. So what I'm going to do is I've got my little dancing unicorns on the bottom of this mug. This is upside down. Let's see if I can hold it. So it's right side up. There we go. So I've got my little dancing unicorns on the bottom of this mug. And so what I'm going to do is I'm laying my contact paper where I want it to I want to block these guys out so they don't get alcohol ink on them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to lay this down like this, and then I'm just going to kind of freehand draw something. I don't know what.
You are almost completely out of frame, just letting you know.
Yeah, I know. I got to move my happy ass over.
Okay. Let's see, where's the line? There it is.
Well, it's like trying to find that happy spot between my microphone and the camera.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I think I'm good now. But okay, so I'm just going to take a China marker and just do a wiggly woo. And hopefully,
yeah,
so I can kind of see the unicorns through the contact paper. So
wiggly woo.
It's a wiggly woo.
Now, so you've got resin on top of your unicorns, correct?
Yes.
Okay. If by some chance you get alcohol ink on your unicorns, you can blot them with a paper towel with a little bit of alcohol and just slowly dab it off. And you may have to get like a little fresh area on the paper towel and just repeat. And you can bring it back.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know. The other little tidbit that I picked up too is when you're burnishing your vinyl or contact paper or whatever you're using onto your cup, start with something firm, like I use the handle of my scissors or my finger.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it is what I said.
Uh-huh.
But and then, dang it, cup. Okay, you sit down right there. Then I go over it with a paper towel and rub it really hard. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. No, I think that's what he said thing.
Yeah, that could be too. So, I'm gonna put this over the top of my unicorns. Maybe.
This brings me back to my graphic design days when we didn't have all the programs that we did, and we had to cut everything, from printed out type and stuff as far as laying it out on boards.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's the kind of cool thing about doing this is go back to your roots.
Yep. And X-Acto blades go back. Way back.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay, so I'm just kind of curving this around, and unfortunately there's like a little hump. So I'm going to curve this around and try. I'm not going to worry about the wrinkles in the middle because we're not resining over the top of this. We're going to remove this. So I'm not worrying about the wrinkles in it. Yes.
So Lynn says, I'm laughing already. Last week it was stay tuned next week to see if Claire's will finish peeling. Now I come back next week to see Claire finish cutting. Hush, I'm going pretty fast.
I told her no more intricate designs, but
I simplified it.
She doesn't listen very well.
Oh my gosh. All right, that wants to run away. Don't run away. Actually, this is pretty simplified for me.
For you, yes. I will admit that. It is very simplified for you.
That curly thing, it's like, oh my gosh, I started getting into that. It's like in my head, it was like, what was I thinking? It looked like a really cool design and stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm curious about the removable vinyl stuff, if that would have made that process a lot easier.
Well, we'll find out with the contact paper, because that contact paper is pretty, I mean, it's a little less, slightly less tacky than the removable stuff.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I wanted to try this and see how it worked with the alcohol inks. I'm having problems with adhesion right here. So you know what? We're going to grab a rag, if I can grab them. Good Lord, they're like 8 feet away. Ugh, there we go. So I'm gonna rub the hell out of this, because part of the thing with the rubbing part, listen, I'm just rubbing it. Part of rubbing it is you make it nice and warm.
Yep. Yeah, so every time I said yep or that's what she said.
That's what she said. Yes. 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 There you go.
I got that completely from Erica.
Yes.
You hang around with her for a week, and that's what she does.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. I totally get that. That's kind of how I roll. Okay, so these edges are not wanting to stick down, so we're gonna take a little bit of magic tape. I've got some just painter's tape here, and I'm gonna take a little piece and I'm gonna put it on the edge because it's being obnoxious, and I want it to stay. There we go.
Well, we know you talk to your artwork and say, "Stay, stay."
Yeah, well, I talk to everything. I talk to my cat. I talk to the dog. I talk to inanimate objects.
Come on, Sue, go on. Yep, I get it.
It's like, okay, you can do this. You got this.
All right.
Okay, so this looks pretty good. I'm not too worried. I have it high enough up where if it does leak a little bit, it'll be actually kind of cool. So, and then out of this other piece, I'm going to draw a great big heart on it. And then I'm going to cut out a piece of vinyl that's actually going to be the stay on vinyl that has some cute little saying like, you know, dance like no one cares or whatever, you know. Dance like no one sees you. Because there's little dancing unicorns at the bottom.
So is Galaxy Quest one of Michael's favorite movies?
He loves that movie. He loves anything sci-fi.
I have to admit, it's one of my favorites too. It's probably on top 10.
Can I be honest with you? I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh.
Don't. Thankfully, hopefully, Michael will not see this.
Blackmail.
Okay, so you know what we haven't done? We haven't said hello to the people in chat.
Blackmail.
I want to say, yeah, shush. So I want to say hello. I'm changing the subject. I want to say hello to WNS Shane. Hello, Shane, and Lynn, and Janice, and
hello,
Cheryl.
everybody.
Good morning. Good morning. And I saw Doris in there as well. I apologize if I haven't said hello to you because
I felt neglected.
Well, it's very far away. You know what? Hang on. I gotta go grab my phone so I can see chat because
you're neglecting
there's
the
a
people.
question, and she wrote it. Cheryl, bless her heart, and I mean that in the northern way, not in the southern way. She wrote a question all in caps, and I can't even see it all in caps.
Okay. Tish now has memberships. Join for the little. Yeah, she's promoting. Yeah.
Oh, she's promoting.
Yeah.
She's awesome. Yes, right. And memberships have its privileges because I am in the process of releasing a bunch of merch, which is exciting, that I designed. They're all my designs, and also, you know, I have my logo one, but members, either YouTube memberships, they get to see all that kind of stuff first. And they get first dibs, and they get to get theirs first. So if you are a member, either check on the Facebook group. If you're not a part of the Facebook group, we will get you on there. Message me on Facebook, and we'll get you in there. That is for members on any platform, and that's $10 or over. So if you are, under $10. Sorry. Thank you for your support, but membership has its privileges. I'm not trying to be nasty here. I'm trying to be, tongue in cheek.
Spend some money, people. No, sorry.
Yeah. No. Help a girl out. This stuff isn't cheap.
That's true. Okay. It does add up.
So the only problem I have with the dollar store stuff is it has these big bubbles in it, like from the get-go. So you gotta kind of like lift it up and lay it out. Probably doesn't help either that I've had it in storage for like the last, I don't know, year.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
But it's cheap contact paper from the dollar store. So, there's no excuses. Oh, I don't have the money for that. Oh, yes, you do. Yeah, anybody can do this. It's
yeah. We're just showing a different way, so you don't have to do the vinyl cutter thing. You can just do the Manuel labor cutter thing.
Yeah, just to have fun with it and move forward. Okay, so I didn't give myself a big enough piece, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah, that's big enough. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to take, where did my scissors go? Mother of mercy. I have like 8 pairs of scissors and none of them are within arm's reach. Are you kidding me?
You want mine?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
I can see the ones that are over by the computer, but I just had a pair of blue. There they are, hiding. They were hiding. See, it's blue on blue. It is blue scissors hiding behind a blue towel. That's not my fault.
That could be tricky.
That's not my fault. Okay, so I'm just going to take this contact paper. And you guys know how to do this from first grade. And if you don't, I have to get mad at your first grade teacher. It's just cut a heart out.
Oh, the fold in half and cut a heart thing? Yeah.
And shoop.
So it doesn't bubble up on you when you fold it in half?
No, not really. I mean, it does a little bit, but not bad.
Okay.
So I'm going to make this a little bit more voluptuous.
Voluptuous. All right, did I get everywhere?
There we go. See? There's my heart. Not as detailed as Clara's dragons.
Jesus. Hush.
That's a little big. That's what she said. Let's make this a little smaller. So I'm just gonna cut it out like this.
All right, miss. I'm done cutting out my dragon. So
what were we saying? It on.
Yeah, shut up.
Put it on. Put it on.
Let's just go into the next layer of flat. I get it. Oh my gosh.
There we go.
All right.
That works for me. Okay. So I got my little heart, and I'm just gonna. I've already sanded this and wiped it down with a rubbing alcohol. Hey, I've only had 1 cup of coffee this morning. Leave me alone. So, okay, I'm just gonna do the little horseshoe method here, and if it's a little crooked, I actually think I'm gonna put it on crooked just because I can.
Okay then.
Well, that way I don't battle with it trying to get it straight. Do you know how hard I battled with Michael's name on this mug? Trying to get it straight. And I don't think it's still straight, but that's okay. It's Michael. He's a little off kilter.
Will he care if it's not straight?
No, I don't think
so.
It might. He is a little bit OCD, but only about certain things.
Well, the trick is about design, right? If it's not straight, you make it intentionally not straight.
Yep, that's what I just did.
Okay.
On this heart. But so the Michael thing needed to be straight, and it wasn't.
Did I get everything else before I start peeling this?
So I have burnished this with my finger, and burnish just means rub. Okay. So,
rub it. Rub it good.
Rub it. But I'm taking this paper towel and I'm really pressing hard and doing a tight circular motion and warming up that adhesive and just giving it a little bit of friction and getting that air around the edge. Because in the middle, we don't care if there's bubbles because it's not going to matter. We want to make sure that edge is clean and it adhered really well. So it's really hard to do it holding up that high. I'm sitting down because I have only had one cup of coffee this morning.
I'm just trying to peel the plastic from the paper.
I'm not going there. I'm so not going there.
All right. There's got to be an easier way to do this.
Well,
nope, that ain't it.
Do you have another piece of that you could use it as a transfer paper? Maybe
another piece I could use as what? What are you?
Another piece of contact paper to use as a transfer paper, or is it all in one? Is it all one piece?
It's all one piece.
Okay.
Yeah, because can't do anything freaking simple.
No.
I have to do something.
I told you.
Like, what the hell am I doing?
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to start my alcohol ink.
All right. You do that.
Because I can.
Stay tuned for Clara to put on the system.
That's pretty much it. Okay. So I'm going to be using... This is Ranger. What color is it? Wild Plum. And some white.
I got it!
Sapphire blue. Did you get it?
I got it. I be peeling now.
Well,
that's about as best as English accent is.
Like
oh dear.
This is like on SpongeBob. 3 days later.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to go ahead and make these two pieces.
Famous last words.
Hush. I seem to be saying that a lot. Hush.
It's because it's me.
There we go. That'll be a little easier to deal with. Maybe. Hopefully. Oh, God. Here we go.
It's never good when she says, oh, God.
Oh, dear. Probably somebody screaming in the background. Don't do it like that!
Don't do it like that! What are you doing, woman?
For the love of everything, don't do it like that! Okay.
Clara's just doing it Clara's way, because,
Yeah, I got issues.
She does. But we still love her.
Hang on as I don't communicate for a bit. Because I'm barely breathing myself.
Dobby 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 dob dob dob. Dobby 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 dob dob dob. So I'm trying to go over the sticker part, like the seam part, right away with a kind of a darker color that gives it a good line.
Mm-hmm.
Like right away, thinking that maybe if it does leak, at least it'll look cool.
Well, I'm hoping that when this is done, it doesn't... See, the other vinyl will leave an adhesive behind.
Right. Yeah, that other vinyl, that's a permanent vinyl.
Yeah, and so I ran into issues with that with the alcohol ink because any of the creases, the alcohol ink creeped up underneath it. So when you remove the vinyl, you couldn't go in there and tweak out your alcohol ink and get it out of those creases because it bonded with the adhesive. Right. And so I have little creases in my old Dragon. But I'm hoping this adhesive is not as bad. And I can repair any seepage that happens. Because it'll happen.
That sounded a little disgusting. So I just had to put that in there.
Oh, okay. So you have problems with seepage? Some
people
have problems with the word moist. I don't
like that word either. I don't like that word either.
So you have a problem with moist as well?
Yes, it's a bad word.
So what is wrong with moist? I don't understand.
I don't know. It just grosses me out. It just grosses me out.
But sometimes it's the only word that describes the moment,
Well, and you know what? I'm a baker, so
moist. Yeah, moist goes.
Moist is but it still just gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't know why.
You gotta have a moist cake. I mean, a dry cake isn't bad.
No.
Oh gosh.
Decadent. Decadent is a better word. There we go.
Well, decadent relates to flavor.
There you go. See, that's all we have to do,
But moist is texture.
No, moist is yucky. I don't know why. It's just a word I don't like.
Okay, my horns are out. Sorry.
Yes, she's being mean to me.
That's all right. I do it to Erica too on that one.
Yes, I know. You pick on us both.
It's fun.
It's because you're mean.
Oh gosh, I'm not peeling this up right. let me need to focus. You guys probably can't see me.
Yes, focus on your work. Quit picking on me.
No. I will pick on you. Because I can. Okay.
Yes, I know.
And you pick on me too, because you love me. All right. Now to line up the invisible stencils, which are hard to see.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm doing. So this white that I got out of this Sing Wong alcohol ink, it does the same thing that the Blanco Blanco does, just not as well.
So it's a heavy white pigment.
Yeah.
All right. I think that is good. It may not be perfect, but I think it will come off fine.
Perfect?
Really? Not really.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, you have your obvious moments of oop, yeah, that was way off, and
yeah.
So as long as it is something that is definitely doable. Yeah, let's get the rest of the head down first. There we go. And then the neck. Sorry, focused. Must focus. I know it gets fun with my videos when I start focusing and it's like I stop talking. It's like, oops, sorry guys. Yeah. I'm supposed to talk through these things.
Well, and some things you can talk through and some things you just can't. You just kind of got to go with it.
Look, they kind of match up. It's close. It's a little off there, but that's fine. And could I plan that any better? I mean, come on.
Yes.
That was close.
Show off.
Sorry. Okay. So I'm going to do blues and greens and a blue violet.
Okay.
So, and make a mess.
Well, that's what you're good at.
Yeah, making a mess. I excel in. Oh my gosh.
Yes. So do I.
I've got to clean up my studio. Something fierce. Again. Oh, I'm going to get a couple of paper towels. Brian says, show off in the background. I just knew that when they would intersect over before, it would be like some whoop, wait a minute. So it was like, it happens to all of us. Are you talking? I can't hear you. You were quiet too. You were thinking.
I'm
quietly thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Trying to make this look cool. Right now it looks like hot garbage.
You got this. You could do it.
I'm glad you have faith in me. I'm not so sure about myself.
I can't even see you. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm...
You're off camera completely.
Yeah, now I'm better. Okay. I know. Hang on. I'm going to let this spin out a little bit, and I'm going to move my... Hey. I got to move my chair is what I need to do, because I'm sitting in my chair, and my chair is not aligned.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. It means I got to stand up. All right. Hold on.
Okay.
I got to do something. Oh.
So before you remove stencil, definitely give it a UV spray. And that way you can touch it without screwing it up. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Cheryl, I already did that. That's cool. You and I didn't even look before you said that. She was talking about telling you to get on camera, Tish.
Yeah, there we go. I moved my chair.
She's a wanderer.
Well, okay. Is that better, y'all?
Yep.
Okay.
He's with us now.
Yeah. So I'm just dripping alcohol, like straight up. This is 91% rubbing alcohol. And then I'm just going to drop some white.
All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. I need a little alcohol on there. Dink-a-dink. I find that when you add color to these little pads, if you add a little bit of alcohol, it just seems to behave a lot better.
Yeah. Oops, that came out in a squirt motion.
Squirt.
Squirt. Oops, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. So the reason why I don't have this on the tumbler, I am turning it, but the reason why I have it on a don't have it on the tumbler, I can
say that a couple times.
Blah blah
blah blah blah blah blah.
Wah 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 wah. Is because I want to get the different directions, so I'm kind of letting it flow up and down and in and around, and then I stop it so it kind of has a little. Okay. So you're saying before I take my vinyl off, I should spray this with a clear coat?
Yeah, just real quick kind of thing. Let it dry.
Okay.
And then do it. Yeah. I that's my thing. It probably, I don't know if everybody does that, but it works for me.
Okay. Well, we should have some music playing.
No,
Where's Johnny when we need him?
I know, no kidding.
We need Johnny on Thursday mornings.
Right. It's like I need to put the cup down.
Yeah, it's like I can't do that right now. Please leave a message after the tone.
Right. Dink. Let's see.
Come on, there we go. Okay, so yeah,
I'm gonna get some yellow in here. I think. Totally
I'm
doing this spontaneously.
Purples and blues because that's the color of the glitters. So there is a little bit of pink in here that was inadvertently done. That was not intentional. Because if you're new here, you do not. I don't like pink.
She's not a pinky girl.
No.
However, sometimes pinks can make things look better. You know.
Yes, I will admit that sometimes pinks are necessary, but
yeah, it's not an all the time thing. I'm not a pinky girl. Believe it or not, I'm not a pinky girl either. But you know, the fact that I found out you're not a pinky girl, it's just easy pickings. So sorry.
I like magenta. Magenta is close enough to pink for me. So, all right. I think we're gonna let this be now. It doesn't look like hot garbage. One thing that I am gonna do though is I'm gonna wait for this to dry, and I've got micas in this bottle. It's the Stone Coat countertops. Golly, it's a silver. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, okay, so, like bright silver or something like that, or
no, it's the darker one.
The dark silver. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hit this for hair dryer because I like it the way it is. Yeah, exactly what I said.
Okay.
I'm doing this off camera because it's easier. And I've got glitter on this turner, so I don't want glitter to go flying everywhere. Here we go.
Hard to see where the stencil is.
I know.
When you start covering it up, it's like it disappears. It's like, okay, where is the outline there? Okay, did I get almost everything?
Okay, first I'm going to spray it with just regular rubbing alcohol.
This green and this yellow is really cool on this glitter.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. That is pretty. Okay, I'm shaking this up. I have a glass bead at the bottom of my bottle, and then the little thing at the bottom of the bottle, the little straw thing, I cut at an angle so it doesn't get clogged. And I'm going to spritz some of the silver in there just to be me.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
I got some inexpensive sprayers to use with my mica and alcohol, and it was like big mistake. It was like I think I used it twice, and that was it. It was like
these ones I got at Hobby Lobby when they have their Master's Touch on sale.
Mm-hmm.
I get their bottles because that's the only way that they're actually like reasonable.
Oh, that's a great idea. Right.
So that's how I got Mr. Mister. It's normally $10 for that Mister bottle. I'm like, I'm not spending $10 on a bottle. Yep. And so
I think I got everything.
So I left that be. So I bought it. So I'm just waving this around, shaking in the air, like just don't care. Just because I want it to move. Oh, that looks really cool.
There we go.
Okay, I like this. Clara?
Yes, ma'am.
You're evil.
What? What did I do?
You got me into alcohol inks. Now I need to buy more.
You don't need to buy more.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You just buy. Okay, that's what people don't understand. You don't need to buy all the colors, but buy colors that blend well together. Like get a really good blue, a really good yellow, and a really good, maybe green. And that's all I got on here is just 3 colors. So in this zone here, and it looks really cool.
I've got 4. I've got this wild plum, and then a purple, a blue, and a white.
There you go.
But I don't know. I want more colors.
Well, then get them occasionally and add to it, All right, I'm going to go run outside and do a spray real quick.
Okay. I need to do that too, but I got to wait for mine to dry. So, darn it all to heck. La, 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 la. Okay, I'm going to use the hairdryer because that's getting annoying. All right, so meanwhile back there. So I'm not going to go out. Well, I kind of do have to go outside because my clear coat is out in the other garage. So that is really cool though. I like how that came out. Okay. So I can't hear me when I'm talking because the hairdryer was really loud. Okay, so I'm going to show you really quick. Maybe it'll show, maybe it won't. So I can see the edge of my transfer tape right here. So it'll make it easier. Are you back, Clara? I hear her. Oh, of course, the cool stuff happens.
What happened?
Oh, the really cool stuff happened on the transfer paper or on the contact paper. Oh no, there's a cool spot right there too.
Oh,
That's cool.
good. That's all
I'm
that
like
always
looking.
sucks. It's like, great, I got to peel that part off. Great.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm sad now, but you know what's cool is you could probably just peel this off and then save it and cut it out and use it as an applique on a different tumbler. So, it saved the big chunks, obviously. But I've got bumps. I this thing has
Lumps and bumps and
this thing
bruises.
this thing has chickenpox.
Well, it should smooth out with the next layer of resin, so you should be good.
Yeah, it should be good. So
Alrighty.
are
what?
you just waiting for your? Are you just gonna wait? I'm gonna wait for mine to dry.
It's like I'm impatient. I want it to dry now.
I know, but because I was
Try
gonna go
now.
spray it with the clear, but it's still wet.
Oh, sorry.
It's still wet, so I'm gonna let it sit here. I'll turn on the turner.
I'll blow away my paper towel.
And my little hack so it rolls better. There we go. Okay, so this one, I'm going to stand up for this one because this one I want. Good Lord, I made a mess.
Hey, it's not a good project unless it's a mess.
Well, yeah, that's true. So
if you
we're
do
going to
this over glitter, definitely do some lighter tones. You can do some darker tones too because it creates more drama. But definitely do lighter tones where you can see the glitter through it. Because, man, I really love that. Those are like my favorite areas as far as the color.
Yeah, that you can still see the glitter through some of the parts, especially the parts that I sprayed it with that silver.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right, now to figure out how to peel this sucker.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. Ink. Is it tacky touch? No, it's just right. Okay. Feel like surgery now. All right, now where's the shape? I gotta find it.
He's gotta find it.
Am I even on camera? I don't have no idea.
Oh, I wasn't. I'm sorry.
I'm being rude. Okay, there we go. I actually have to stand up for you to see if I'm on camera. Whereas the way I set it up for videos, I could just kind of like look to the sides, like, yep, I'm on still. Good. Okay. Ta-da!
Oh, that's so cool. How's it coming off? Is it coming off easy?
Oh my gosh, so much easier than before. Oh, it's like amazing.
Yay.
Look at that. It's nice and clean and it held down well. I got sharp edges. So even that had little creases in it. And I've got a little crease of alcohol right there. But I'm not feeling much residue. There's a little bit. But I bet I'll be able to clean that up. And that'll be good. Oh, that looks sweet.
Oh, now I wish mine would hurry up and dry. But it's so humid here. We had rain last night, so it's like super humid. Okay, where'd my red go? I thought I pulled my red out. There it is.
Get off the finger! You know how it is when you're messing with like shipping tape or something like that? It's like you can't get it off, and it's like okay.
Yep.
Yeah, insert whatever you want to. And and if you're wearing gloves, it's like almost, no way,
Yep. I get it.
Okay. Let's see. I need a point to grab. There we go. funny. I've got white on my hand, and I'm not sure where the white's coming from.
Uh-oh.
It's like I didn't do any. There's no white on my table. Where's the white coming from?
I gotta get a different sponge. The yellow just got enveloped by all the other colors. Now what I do with the yellow? There it is. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
Thank you, Tish. Brilliant idea.
For what?
Lynn, you're being a smarty pants. Lynn says, "Stay tuned until next week when Claire has extracted herself from the contact paper."
That's pretty much it.
Insert words here.
It's PG-13.
I forgot to put his little. He has some spikes on his forehead. And I didn't put those on. Oh well.
It still works.
Yeah. It will come off my fingers. There we go.
Okay. Let's try this again.
There. I'll just put it straight on there. Did I get it all off? Yeah, I've only got a couple little spots to touch up. So, yay. So this was probably the most vulnerable spots here with the eye area because it was just like a little, diamond, not even diamond, well, pointy oval kind of thing. And so seepage could happen underneath it. I said the word.
It's okay.
That actually wasn't intentional on that one.
No, it's okay.
The next 15 will be.
Jeez, I feel the love.
Sorry. Alrighty. Get my thingamajiggers. I've got these little doohickeys that are like.
Yes, that's the technical term, y'all. That is the technical term.
It's a thing. It's a thing. They're Jen, one of the mods at ATD, she put me onto these. They're like little makeup brush applicator kind of things, and they're teeny weeny, like itty bitty Q-tips, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they work great for like detail work on cleaning up.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Are they on Amazon?
Of course, everything lives on Amazon. I'm in a small town. That's how I do shopping.
Yeah, I get that. Dude.
You happy? That sounds like a happy sound.
Oh, I dropped something. It's just gonna...
So not happy. Okay, got it. I'm just wiping away the alcohol super fast so that way it doesn't run. Because it will run. Okay. Let's
put that orange. Oh, I'm making a mess.
Well, messes can be fun.
I'm really good at making messes. So that's why I do it.
All right. So that is stinking cool. I have to remember this.
What's that?
No, this contact paper thing. It's like so simple and brilliant. I'll just put it that way. Good job.
I had a good idea.
You had an excellent. You had an excellent idea. Okay, let's just put it there. I am digging it.
Boom diggity, boom diggity.
Well, the cool thing is that I could do up some designs ahead of time on my computer. Whether it's drawing them out, I would take a picture of it, put it on your computer so you can print it out later, kind of thing.
Right.
And even though you have to cut it each time, it didn't take me that long. I actually cut it on the live and finished.
She finished something on the live, you guys. You got to give her some credit.
Yep.
Because that doesn't usually happen.
Hush.
Well, am I lying?
No. Absolutely not lying. There's that one dragon that started. I intentionally made it so that I would finish it, and I did the background ahead of time. And
Yeah.
man, I was hustling. I don't think I talked much. I was just like
No,
focused,
you
just
were
so I
like
could prove it.
you were super hydro focused. It's like, don't talk to Clara. She's working.
Or you can talk to me all you want. I just probably wouldn't know.
Yeah, she was in her zone.
I was just trying to prove to you that I could finish one.
I believed you. I always believe in you.
Yeah, you've been a good support.
That's what I'm here for. Why it's my mission statement to help people. It's always been my mission statement.
I give the kudos when you don't have them.
Let's see. Shiza. I want to put this dark blue in the middle. Okay. It's better when I'm standing. I need to just stand more.
I find that when I'm laying things out, it's good to stand so you can see things straight. Definitely.
Well, can you see that?
I'm waiting for the
For it to come on replay.
Uh-huh.
So that's my nebula.
That's cool.
And I like that a little bit of white is showing through. I'm going to spritz it with the silver. I got to get this one bottom piece done.
That's cool.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, see, I got this white stuff on my finger. I don't know where it came from. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I do. There's a little bit of glitter on there. So I bet that was primer that was maybe underneath an area or something, I guess.
Yeah.
But I put it, no, that doesn't make sense because I put a coat of resin on the whole thing. So you can do alcohol ink on top of glitter. On top of resin. It works really well.
Yeah, and you sprayed it, so then you're going to do a clear coat of resin on that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably do an extra UV spray just to be sure that everything is okay. And I just put a dirty little brush on there. Let's get a fresh one. Alrighty. Make more of a mess. My first piece that I put out on YouTube, very first video, was a resin piece that I had layered up and created like this like stormy kind of background, and it was right near the Game of Thrones season premiere.
Yeah.
And so I did a Game of Thrones dragon on there, like kind of busting through the clouds as my first piece. Yeah. I was like so nervous. It's like, what am I going to do for my first one? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And then Game of Thrones started. I was like, that's it. I got to do something with that.
Now, did you start your channel before the YouTube 100? I can't ever remember.
Yeah, it wasn't far before. It was just before. And I think I was putting out a video every maybe 2 days or 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I'm going to be pulling back and doing a video every other day. I've just got stuff going on. I need to do that. So to keep my sanity.
Yeah, I get that.
In check. But I'm also changing up things as far as how my videos are. That I'm actually going a little bit longer format.
Right.
So we'll definitely work that out.
Yes, definitely. If you're not subscribed to Clara's channel, definitely go over and subscribe to her channel and watch all her cool stuff. Because I'll be honest with you, Clara is the one that got me into doing alcohol ink. So, it's just pretty cool. It's really fun. I used to do it in high school. I did watercolors, so it's not too far off from what I already know.
Yeah, it kind of has that similar feel to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I just mess with alcoholics only because it's like one other medium to mess with, and it works well with resin. It works, well with other things, and it's just a matter of combining everything to get what I want to happen done.
Right. That's kind of where I'm at too. Like, I know what I want it to look like. I just don't know how to get it there, and I'm finding that with alcohol inks, I can get there. So
yeah. And sometimes throwing a bunch of color down real quick in an area can help out.
Yeah,
I'm just utilizing these little cotton swabs here. Clean off the bottom a little bit.
So I sprayed it again with the silver metallic, and did that. Now I'm going to spray it. Where'd my alcohol go? Dude, it's right in front of your face. Okay, I'm going to spray. This is 91% alcohol, and I'm just going to go back and...
Oh, thanks, Cheryl. She put a link to my channel up. That was nice.
Thank you, Cheryl.
My first video, I melted my pop bottle bottom. Whoops. Was that intentional, Brian?
My first video was alive.
That's pardon the expression, ballsy. I got no other word.
I live by the seat of my pants.
I think I did my first video about a week after I went to the summit in Vegas thing.
I wanted to go. I'm so upset that I didn't get to go.
And I was there and I was debating it. It was like, do I start? And Erica finally looks at me.
That.
Yeah, she finally looks at me and she's like, you're going to start. Just do it already.
Just do it. Yep.
Oh, Brian says no, it wasn't intentional, but funny. Hey, sometimes mistakes are hysterical. We all make them.
Yep.
We all have our moments.
It's the joy of being human.
Mm-hmm. I'm happy with that. That turned out really good. That's cool. I think I'm going to give that to Mikey. It's been kind of my rock this last week and a half. And I think I need to do something nice for him.
That's very nice. I go through a lot of these sponges, dude. I don't know what the deal is. They're just cosmetic sponges from the dollar store.
Yeah.
And I find that they work really well for blending stuff. And if you have a light hand with them, you don't get the square. That's what I'm finding is if you, like you said, you wet them down with alcohol ink, or wet them down with alcohol and then put alcohol ink on them, you don't get that square like you think you would.
Yeah. All right, dry. You know what?
So that looks really cool right there. I think that's actually where Michael's name is. So that looks really cool.
Are you ready to peel?
I haven't. I gotta go spray mine, and it's gotta dry. Cause
I want to see.
I'll have to post pictures later because it's still wet. I'm not kidding you. It's still wet.
But.
I know.
Oh well.
That sucks.
That's all right.
I'm actually gonna do some more stuff on here, but I will post pictures later today in the Facebook group and on the community tab of mine because things aren't cooperating. It's so humid here.
Everything's giving you a hard time.
It's all stupid. It's just all stupid. It just
Trisha's in the chat. Hi, Trisha.
Hi, Trisha.
I'm just gonna say I'm not sure who all we've said hi to, but Janice, hello. Let's see. Gina, hi.
Gina Bina.
Okay. Brian is, I think he's a troublemaker. He just typed in the word chicken, all caps. I don't understand.
He's antagonizing us.
Oh, that's about you peeling it off ahead of time. Aha. I get it now.
What? Ahead of time? Who, me?
Yeah, that you were chicken to pull it off ahead of time. You're going to wait for it to completely dry.
Well, it's dry now, but you said to put the clear coat on it.
Yep.
So that's why I'm waiting, and it's going to take an hour for it to dry. So you'll just have to tune in if you miss it. You just have to tune in next week to see.
There you go. Let's see the finished pieces.
There you go. So, phooey on you guys.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I love you guys, but jeez, make me feel guilty.
Well, instant gratification. We all have our issues now.
Yeah. Well, that's why I don't do can cross stitch. It's because I need to have that instant gratification. But
yeah, we just ain't going there.
Yeah,
just not going there at all. Mm-mm. I'll draw them and design them for people. It's like, yeah, have fun.
yeah, that's exactly where I'm at too. It's like, no, I love you, but no, I'm not going to do that shit. Nope.
My mom would have me design them for her, and she also wanted me to paint them on the canvas too, because she couldn't follow the chart, which I'm actually kind of grateful because that would have meant me filling out the chart.
Right.
So next week we're doing the fabric, right?
Yep. Next week we're gonna do fabric. I've got some really cool Paris fabric that I want to try out, and I don't know exactly how we're gonna do that. So
I have some tie-dye fabric.
Come see what we do.
Yep.
Come hang out with us. Come get glittery with us.
Oh, I wonder if I should do some of my ice dye fabric.
Show off.
What? Oh, come on, I was messing around with not exactly doing traditional tie-dyes, but doing the ice dyes. Well, because we can't do snow dyes around here,
Well, no. Well, you could have this winter.
I know, who would have thought? But yeah, they come out really cool. It looks really almost stone-like. It has that quartzy kind of look to it.
Right.
And it's so stinking simple to do. But you got to have all the chemicals and stuff. That's the other downside. So it's hard to teach it. Blot, blot, blot. Are you done yet?
No.
You're not done.
I'm still fidgeting.
I don't know what to do with myself. It's like I'm done. It's like, now what?
I'm not saying anything. Not saying a word. La, 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 la. Okay.
Sorry I couldn't join you last night. We had family stuff and it was just nowhere I could open up a video and just jump in, No,
it's good. It's all good.
Okay, good.
Because I love you, and I know you've got family stuff going on, and the whole pandemic thing, and mom and dad, and
I got to hug mom and dad the other day for the first time. Yay!
I was so excited for you.
And then my daddy called the next day and it's like, we're at Panda Express. And I'm like, oh, y'all are being adventurous. He goes, yeah, you want anything? I was like, we've been fetching them stuff forever. And it's like, I haven't had anybody fetch me stuff in so long. I was like, yeah. He goes, yeah, we can have lunch together. It's like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
It was just awesome.
Yeah. It's funny how that just those simple things go unnoticed for so long, and then you can't do them, and then you just are reminded.
Cheryl says you'll have to watch the replay. We were laughing so hard. Uh-huh. I was like, I've entertained them somehow. You were saying, Tish? I'm sorry.
It's just the things that you take for granted in your life, and then you realize
Yeah. And we had moved them down from Houston up to Elgin because they lost their home in Harvey. And then Mama had a stroke shortly after that. And so that meant my daddy was like kind of, on his own taking care of her and stuff.
Right.
So she can't communicate that well. So it was hard to connect with her on the phone because she'd get
Right.
confused and stuff. But we just did our best. We kept trying. It took her months and months to understand that we weren't avoiding her.
Right.
It's like you're coming over sometime, maybe sometime. We can't, Mom.
Oh yeah, because of the whole COVID thing.
Yeah, she was so vulnerable. We knew that if she got exposed, it was going to be
Yeah.
life threatening.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's that's the hard part of it all.
Yeah.
But now they have the vaccine and
Mm-hmm.
everything, and I have to wait for mine, but that's okay.
I've had one shot, but the second shot is like non-existent. Everybody's out or fully booked up.
Right.
Within, I think, 200-mile radius. I have been doing searching for like the last week to make sure that I'm okay or be around Mom and Dad too.
Yeah. That's a tough go. But all right,
Are you done?
I am done.
Okay.
I'm done.
Stay tuned for the reveal sometime.
Yeah, I'm gonna go spray this right now. I mean, I'm gonna spray it after the live here, and then this afternoon I will post pictures. When it dries, because like I said, it is super humid here. It is like 60% relative humidity right now, and it's not raining. That's just the leftovers. So
we had some serious fog out here. I almost couldn't see the studio, and it's like a house width away.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's just damp. It's very damp.
Yeah.
Not the M word.
What, moist?
Shut up.
That was just an open invitation. You know that, right?
Yes, I know. Okay. So join us next week. We're going to do some cool fabric things, and then also we'll probably do something cool over the top of it just because we're us. And and I scour the internet for really cool ideas, and then I twist them.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I don't. I'm not one of those that'll take. I very rarely will just take someone's idea and use it exactly as they use it. I'll take an idea and I'll morph it into something that works.
Tishify it.
I'll tishify it, and it'll just be it's tishified, and that's where I came up with the contact paper idea. Is this is a long time ago. I mean, we're talking 4 or 5 years ago that I've been doing this, if not longer. So
yeah, the cool thing about it is like a contact paper roll is pretty long, and you can get a lot of stencils out of this.
Okay, just for shits and giggles.
Well, you said it, not me.
No. Let's try it. I'm just gonna take it off, and then I'll just clear coat it.
Okay. Done, done, done.
Cause yeah.
All right, bring it in for a close up. We got to see the reveal so we can all be inspired.
Okay, that's the unicorns. My dancing unicorns. There we go. So there's that.
Nice.
So let's see. Hang on, I need my X-Acto blade to get this started. At least it's dry now.
That is true.
Can you guys see?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, the camera, I feel like I have to lean over the table. Okay. Contact paper ripped, but that's okay.
Well, as long as it's ripping after and not before.
Yeah. All right, here we go. See, it turned out really cool on the contact paper.
Baby Cake says it's really hard for me to wake up early, so I'm happy I'm here for the first time. I'm happy you're here too.
I'm happy you're here too.
It's hard for me to wake up early, and I'm on the day thing.
So there's
a heart.
It's a heart, and I'm gonna put a cute little saying in there
Nice.
in the vinyl, and then I'll put another coat of. But I wish you guys. Can you guys see the metallic? I mean, besides the glitter, there's that little metallic in there, and it looks really cool.
It'll probably come out more when you resin it.
Yep, that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
So this is just a test cup. This is actually a. I paid 50 cents for this cup. So
You're paying.
and these are all Walmart glitters. In fact, the unicorns came from Walmart. So if it doesn't turn out exactly the way I want, it's my learning cup.
Mhm.
And you know what it'll be? It'll be a cup that I put my paintbrushes in, or I'll find a purpose for it. So.
Yep.
I am going to clear coat this one though, because I want this one to turn out. This is really epically cool right here. So I'm going to clear coat this, and I will post pictures of this one on the community tab. Also, if you want to see the final result, make sure you tune in next week.
Dun, dun, dun.
Same time, same channel.
Same bad channel.
Same bad time, same bad channel. And we will have our final products ready for you, second coat of resin, any embellishments that we do after, that kind of thing. Because Clara and I both are embellishment queens. So, we never have it be just one. So thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate you. Remember, be kind to one another. Peace, love, and happiness.
Later, y'all. Thanks for hanging out.
Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Okay.